The Alberta Provincial Leaders debate in Edmonton Thursday evening saw Rachel Notley and Danielle Smith go head-to-head on key election issues. While Smith and Notley answered questions, there was no shortage of mudslinging and using their opponents' past against them. The debate began with the topic of affordability, and for both Smith and Notley, their responses centered largely around electricity prices, carbon tax, and Alberta's energy plans.
I made sure we got a pipeline to Tidewater, the first one in 50 years. I did that standing up against the BC government. I did it standing up with a federal government, and that's my record, and that will also be my blueprint.
So where do you think Justin Trudeau got the idea for just transition and for an emissions cap and for a carbon tax? He got it from Ms. Notley when she was Premier, and she's going to continue to implement these same kind of policies, and she's going to walk in lockstep with Justin Trudeau on making sure that they get implemented, and that's only going to harm our economy.
Then came the topic of health care. Notley and Smith each addressed surgical wait times, the hiring of additional health care workers, and ended on the issue of access to family doctors in Alberta.
And we don't have family doctors coming to work here in Alberta. And the reason is because Ms. Smith is doing things like referring to them as tyrants and suggesting that people who follow public health orders are Nazi sympathizers. And these things undermine the ability to attract frontline healthcare professionals.
But I am confident that with a new mandate, we'll be able to continue making this progress. The next step, of course, is building out our primary care system, building out continuing care and adding more home care so that people can age in place, and making sure that we've got that team practice so that anybody has access to health care when they need it.
The focus then shifted to the economy, much of the conversation centering around Alberta's oil and gas sector. Both Smith and Notley seemed to agree that Alberta's petroleum energy isn't going anywhere, but presented different directions their parties would take.
What we want to do is make sure that we're finding more opportunities for our products. Having bitumen be used more for asphalt so it reduces the amount of emissions. Having LNG export, which creates a brand new stream of income for us. We know that as long as we keep our energy industry strong, we're going to keep Alberta's economy strong.
There was actually some elements of what Ms. Smith said that I actually agree with. You know, I want to create jobs producing energy. I want to create jobs upgrading our energy, and I want to create jobs reducing emissions.
Among questions regarding leadership trustworthiness, Thursday's ethics commissioner findings were brought up. Though Smith was found to have not contacted prosecutors regarding COVID-19 cases, Notley still repeatedly made reference to Smith's involvement in speaking with Justice Minister Tyler Shandro about Calgary pastor Artur Pawlowski.
You were found to have broken the law in order to interfere with the system of justice, to assist with somebody who had been charged with attempting to get people to commit violence against police officers.
We're going to let you get a word in here. So you talk
about instability, that does not engender trust.
Look, I'm a non-lawyer, and I know that I need to be able to talk to my justice minister. I'm looking forward to advice on how to be able to do that more constructively in the future. I think that's important for us to be able to get those kind of rules set out.
Both Notley and Smith closed out the debate by reiterating their party's platforms and what they hope to do for Albertans, with just 11 days left before the May 29th election. In Edmonton, Bianca Millions, City News.